had the opportunity to go to Uganda, it radically changed our view on life itself.
Just seeing their passion and their desire to spread the gospel to a lost and dying world.
We have had a relationship with the Global Baptist Training Foundation since Bruce and Grace, they were our professors in college, and they stepped away from the college professorship and they started a foundation to where they would go and train national pastors to go and do the work of the ministry.
When we had our women's retreat, Grace was speaking and said how she felt that we as a church should send Pastor Justin and I to Africa to see firsthand what our finances are going towards. It would be a great opportunity for us to go to a church dedication at one of the churches that was being built.
So the church that we ended up going to visit, it is Ranswinga Acts Bible Church, which is also a training center for the Global Baptist Training Foundation. We went and we were able to be there for the grand opening of that building. There were literally thousands of people there at that grand opening. And to see all of these men that the Global Baptist Training Foundation has trained actually doing the work of the ministry, the preaching, and declaring the gospel was absolutely an amazing thing. We got to see a very small portion of what the Global Baptist Training Foundation experiences continuously. We saw maybe 15 to 20 people come to know Christ, but this past year there have been 18,000 people through the GBTF church plants that have come to know Christ, and like 455 churches have been planted in 2024, which is just unbelievable numbers. People in the people there in Africa, and we witnessed in Uganda, are so hungry for the gospel.
One of the biggest takeaways from our trip was actually getting to sit in a training meeting for those that have graduated from the Bible college, are now going out and doing the training to other national pastors. It's literally giving Bible college just from one group of people to the next, and once you graduate, giving it to another group of people. And so it's this domino effect.
The main point of the Global Baptist Training Foundation is to train national pastors, and that simply means these pastors are already in their countries. They already know all the customs, they know the language. And if you want on a big scale to make an impact on a continent, that has to be done through the locals. The locals are able to do ministry with people that they've been building relationships with their entire life. We made some friendships and some relationships, but we left realizing that we were clueless when it came to their customs and just the way that they do life. National pastors, they're already on the inside. They can do ministry with a little bit of Bible doctrine and people encouraging them, hey, you can do this. Christ has called you to do this, and we're behind you.
A lot of the pastors in Africa are experiencing the same thing with the government, that they need to have a certification and Bible college degree to have their churches stay open. And GBTF has given them that opportunity. They didn't have to pay for Bible college. They didn't have to do 4 years at Bible college. They get a degree through the GBTF, and it is solid. And they are so excited and so thankful for the opportunity that they have this diploma, that they can not worry that their church is going to be shut down.
The realization that we came to is that our perception of what GBTF was doing in Africa, once we started meeting these pastors and their wives and their church members, our perception was so small of the magnitude of this ministry. It's just incomprehensible. The amount of lives that we witnessed. We've witnessed a village that's been turned upside down, or right side up, however you want to look at it, through the gospel. That I believe that God has empowered this movement through the Global Baptist Training Foundation.
I urge you, if there's any way that your church can get involved with the GBTF, do it. because this is making such a huge impact. We came back with a complete different perspective of the gospel and what it means to support this foundation, because these people who are getting this training are equipped to train others, and it is spreading like wildfire there. They're so on fire for God, and it's just an encouragement to us to see that where our money is going.
How can we help the GBTF equip these national pastors to be able to go and to train others and to do the work that Christ has mandated them to do? Giving money to Global Baptist Training Foundation, we personally here at Newark Baptist Church believe that it is the greatest investment that we can possibly conceive.
On our last day there, we got the opportunity to play soccer with some of the kids and Pastor Nebos's sister and dad. And as we were leaving, he gave us a huge hug, and he looked at us and he said, "I love you. My God is your God. It doesn't matter whether we're from Africa or the US. Your God is a good God. My God is a good God. He loves all of us." And it's just amazing, the connection, no matter where we are. Our God is a good God, and he connects his people.